Hey guys, it is Thursday, March 24th at around noon, and I was just sitting and reading Crooked Kingdom, and I am loving the second book of this duology way more than I did Six of Crows. I really liked Six of Crows, but there are a few things that annoyed me, especially the fact that each pair in this group kind of had a romantic relationship. But I actually am seeing more development within these relationships, and I am kind of living for it. The only relationship that I really liked in the first book was Kaz and Inej, and I don't know, I just love their interactions with each other. They're very witty with each other, and I just really like their, back and forth of sassiness, and they were kind of the only couple in this book that I was really rooting for. But in this book, I am finding myself really liking Matthias and Nina's relationship. Once again, I don't know if you pronounce it Matthias or Mateus. I don't know. But I am liking their relationship more. I feel like it's developing more. And I do, it kind of breaks my heart a little bit because Nina keeps thinking that her only job within this group is to kind of be a prostitute, and she kind of has to play with the villain in the story, and she feels like that's her only role, but Matthias keeps telling her that's not your only role, and he's really supporting her. And Nina is also dealing with an addiction to Jardiparem, which is a drug in this world, and I'm really enjoying that aspect as well. I feel like Lee Bardugo is doing a good job at adding that element of addiction to Nina, because we get to see her side effects and her shakes of when she doesn't have Jardiparem. And yeah, so I'm really enjoying their relationship a lot more than I did in the beginning. I think I didn't like their relationship because Matthias or Mateus was kind of annoying in Six of Crows. I thought he was a little bit rash in his decision making and didn't really think things through, and just his thought process was kind of annoying. But I am liking their relationship a lot more in the second book, and yeah, I am really enjoying this book. I'm reading it way faster than I thought I did. I mean, I read Six of Crows pretty fast, and I think it's because Lee Bardugo, she has a lot of dialogue, and in her dialogue, she doesn't write, Kaz said this, or, it all flows, which I really like. That's pretty much how I write my dialogue when I'm writing, because I hate it when, authors say, Kaz said this blankly. You don't really need to know how they said things. you can kind of put that into context like before, and that I really like that about Leigh Bardugo's style. It makes it go by really fast, and yeah, so that's another thing I like about Leigh Bardugo's writing. And I also feel like we're getting a lot more of the world of Ketterdam, which I felt like was missing in the first book too, so I'm really enjoying that as well. And I like her description of the world. I'm just enjoying this book way more than I did Six of Crows. And I liked Six of Crows, but now I'm loving Crooked Kingdom. But I do wish that we get a little bit more in Kaz's perspective. He is one of my favorite characters in this book, and we don't get that much of perspective from him. I feel like this book is mainly focusing on Nina and Matthias, and not so much Wylan either, or Jesper. Actually, I think the next chapter that I'm about to read is in Jesper's perspective. But yeah, I feel like it's more so focusing on Nina and Matthias. Oh, and Inej. So yeah, I just hope that we get more of Kaz throughout this book, because he is my favorite character. But yeah, that's all I have to say about the book so far. I think I'm going to do like check-ins after every 10 chapters that I read, rather than like daily check-ins, just because I don't want this vlog to be like 40 minutes long. I think that'll be my plan with this Diaries vlog, and I hope you guys enjoy that. That is all I have to say right now. I'm probably just going to be reading for the rest of the afternoon. I have work at 4, and I probably won't write because I'm not really in the mood to write right now, but I think if I get to work early, I will do a little bit of a sprint before I have to clock in. So yeah, that is all that I have to say right now, and I will see you guys after the next 10 chapters. Bye. It is May 29th on Tuesday at about 1:22 in the afternoon, and I just finished a quick little workout. I decided to only do cardio today because it's really hot over where I am, and I just didn't want to like exert myself all day because I also didn't get a ton of sleep, which you can probably see from my face, just because the heat kind of kept me up all night. And I have the day off from work today, and I have some things that I want to do today. I want to do my June spread for my bullet journal, and I'm doing a Wanderlust theme, which I got the idea from Amanda Rach Lee. She is a planner that I found on YouTube, and I really like her style. She's very simplistic, and I'm not like the most creative person ever, so I get a lot of inspiration from her simplistic styles. So yeah, I'm gonna do that next. And as far as reading, I won't probably do any till later tonight because I also want to write a blog post, and I'm still reading Crooked Kingdom by Leigh Bardugo, and I am pretty far into it. I am on page 322, and it's about a 530-page book. I am still loving it so far. Like I said before, I love the characters even more in this book than I did the first book. Kaz still is my favorite character. I just feel more attached to him for some reason, and also Inej. But I am growing to like Nina and Matthias a little bit more. There was a little part in this book that made me realize why I didn't really like Matthias in the very first book, and that is because the way he reacts is just like kind of childish. And as I was reading it, I was like, wait, what age are these kids? And then later in the book, one of the Grisha girls said that they were dealing with teenagers right now, and I was like, oh, okay, she knows. She understands my frustration with these people. There was just a moment when Matthias was responding to Nina that kind of made me rethink his character a little bit, and it was just kind of like, it was very annoying and very childish, and I think that's why I don't really like him that much. But I do feel like we are getting more development with their relationship, which I do like, and also we're getting a lot of development from Wylan, which I am really enjoying. So yeah, I am really enjoying this book. Hopefully I can get it done in the next couple of days. I want to read a good chunk of it today and to have it done by May 31st. But yeah, that's all I have to say right now about Crooked Kingdom. And I'm also reading The Magician's Land, which is the third book in the Magician's trilogy by Lev Grossman, and I am reading that on Audible, so I'll probably be listening to that while I do my bullet journal. And yeah, I'm not liking the third book as much as I did the first two books of that series. I feel like not a whole lot is happening, and I've been zoning out a lot in this book, and I kind of feel like it could have wrapped up in two books, and so I think that's why I'm not really enjoying this book as much, just because I feel like there's not a whole lot happening in it. So hopefully once we get closer to the end of the book, something will happen. So that is all I have to say right now. I will check in with you guys again when I get to another 10 chapters of this book. I'm on like chapter 24, I think, and I think there's like 40 or so chapters of this book. So yeah, I hopefully can finish it in the next couple of days, and I will keep you guys updated on my thoughts in the near future. Bye.